Subways under construction in mainland China have seen frequent accidents. In the early hours of July 1st, a road that was under construction collapsed in the access road of Line 8 of the Xi'an Metro in Shaanxi Province. Video from mainland China shows that at around midnight on June 30th, 2024, a subway section was suddenly flooded with water and sand during the construction process. And a few hours later, more road surfaces crumbled, making a large pothole and stopping the traffic. This video shows parts of the road surface kept crumbling. Two pipes in the pit were discharging water, filling the pit with water. A big tree fell into it. A few steps away are several residential buildings, looking dangerous. Subsequently, water, natural gas, and other units rushed to the scene to shut down their respective facilities. There were no casualties, and the cause is being investigated. According to the news reports, about 800 residents in the surrounding 5 buildings of 353 households have been evacuated. Many people commented online, one of which read, "This is a typical tofu-dreg project. Luckily, it isn't open to traffic yet." Ten days ago, a station under construction in Chengdu, Sichuan Province, the number 13 subway, also collapsed. At 3:50 a.m. on June 21st, one section of the Chengdu Metro Line 13 that was under construction collapsed, leaving a huge hole in the ground. Fortunately, it happened in the middle of the night and had no casualties. There are two different explanations for the cause of the accident. The Chengdu Railway Construction Management claimed that 2 water pipes at a depth of 2 meters burst, causing the collapse of the 12-meter-long roadway. However, the Chengdu Water Supply Company said in a media interview that it was the subsidence caused by the construction of the subway that led to the water pipes bursting. Fortunately, neither of the accidents resulted in casualties, but the collapse of the expressway in Guangdong caused serious fatalities and injuries. At 2:10 a.m. on May 1st, 2024, one section of an expressway in Guangdong collapsed, sending more than 20 vehicles plunging down the hillside. Vehicles exploded into flames. Officials said the accident killed 48 people and injured 30. It was reported that the accident happened to the road surface on a mountainous stretch, not a viaduct. The collapsed part was nearly 18 meters long and about 180 square meters in area. The collapse made a large crater and it was dark at the time of the accident. Drivers crashed down to the pit with no time to brake. Some vehicles exploded and burned to empty shells. The Meizhou Expressway is a highway through the city of Meizhou. It was raining heavily at the time. As such, the government claimed the accident to be a natural disaster. However, most folks believe it was a man-made disaster, not a natural one, due to the highway quality. A woman said her uncle and 3 children drove to Fujian to see the family's elderly. In the middle of the night, her uncle posted a location in the family group chat, showing a location in the vicinity of the collapsed highway. There were 2 adults and 3 children in the car. The next day, the car full of people lost contact. The Meizhou Expressway was completed and opened to the public at the end of 2014. It collapsed in less than a decade. During its construction, scenarios such as collapses and water seepage occurred several times. On April 1st, 2023, one section of the expressway in the direction of Dapu County collapsed too during heavy rainfall, but fortunately, no casualties. A netizen lamented that bridges built by ancient people are still standing, enduring years of wind and rain. But when modern people build something, they collapse after a short while, and then the CCP officials claim it's all just natural disasters. On June 23rd, a road collapsed in a neighborhood in Guizhou Province. Cracks were found in the pavement next to the caved road, and there were residential buildings down the slope of the caved section of the road. Local media Dawan News confirmed the location of the neighborhood. On June 24th, staff from the local street office where the neighborhood belongs to confirmed that the incident occurred and that residents of the nearby buildings had all been evacuated. The staff said that the recent frequent rainfall may be the main reason for the collapse of the road surface. Many netizens questioned the official account, saying that the collapse was mainly a matter of construction quality and that insufficient attention was paid to the ground conditions. A netizen uploaded a video on October 14, 2022, showing that a residential building of up to 40 floors in Guiyang City had a caved ground. A big gap was seen between the high-rise and the ground. It looked dangerous. The sewer pipe was broken with sewage flowing out and children playing nearby.
Oh, 看我好几个去。倒车，倒车！哦，那是这个呢，是这个呢噻。应该上去。